magical, mesmerizing, breathtaking, sublime. These are the words that come to my mind when I think about this paradise island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The beautiful green island is engulfed by majestic green hills. Come here and you'll be enchanted by its world-famous, captivating coastline, where you'll find white, black, and red sand beaches with turquoise water. The name of this paradise island is Maui. And this is the story of our travel to Maui in early March of 2021. It was another cold and snowy day in New York City when we decided to book a trip to a much warmer place. With the COVID pandemic still going, there are not too many places you can go to. However, most recently, Hawaii has reopened its doors to US travelers, so we booked a trip to Maui. Now, before talking about the logistics of the trip, I want to make an important disclaimer. Both my girlfriend and I work in healthcare, and we have been fully vaccinated with COVID-19 vaccine, which means that it has been more than 14 days since the second shot of the vaccine, and we have been completely asymptomatic. So once you booked your hotel and flight, you must go to this website, travels.hawaii.gov, and fill out a mandatory Hawaii travel and health form. Alright guys, let's talk about the logistics of getting tested for COVID-19 to travel to Hawaii. Number one, you need to get a test that's called NAAT, nasal swab COVID test, which stands for Nucleic Acid Amplification Test. That's the only test that will get accepted by the state of Hawaii. Number two, this test needs to be done within 72 hours of your departure, or else you'll have to quarantine for, I think, a total of 10 days. Number three, this test must be done at a facility that is endorsed or certified by the state of Hawaii. So you have to go to this website, hawaiicovid19.com, look at the traveling partners and choose the one that works for you. We actually got tested at a Newark International Airport the day before our flight. The results were available within 15 minutes, but the test costed $180. That's the facial expression of my girlfriend when she learned the cost of the test. And number four, once you get the test, you upload it to this website, and now you're good to go. Before the final leg of our flight to Maui, we stopped by United COVID pre-clearance desk right at the gate and received blue wristbands that let us skip a super long screening line in Maui. And now we're ready to go to the capital of Equatorial Guinea, Malabo. Just kidding, we're going to Hawaii. It's now official. It's a breaking news.
Not official until you take the flight and you land.
It's not official until she says so. Maui is known as the Valley Isle because of its wide open spaces, lush rainforests, and beautiful, world-famous beaches. It is the second largest Hawaiian island. An interesting fact, Maui's town of Lahaina was actually the capital of Hawaii before Honolulu took the title in the middle of the 19th century. Hawaii is known as the Rainbow State. No matter where you go, you're almost guaranteed to see a rainbow. I think we saw 4 or 5 rainbows in just 1 week. There are no billboards in the entire island of Maui. In fact, there are no billboards in the entire state of Hawaii, which means you can fully enjoy scenic beauty and gorgeousness of the state. After doing quite a bit of research, we booked an oceanfront room at Westin at the famous Kanapali beach, just north of the town of Lahaina. Ladies and gentlemen, while she was taking a picture of herself, self-involved, self-absorbed woman, I was looking at her. I was looking at her. I was thinking to myself, what brought me here?
Me, I'm the reason what.
And then I realized
I said we should go to Hawaii because I can't go out.
she is a Singaporean national, and unfortunately, they don't travel much these days. Simply because their passport is absolute
The best.
sham. Let's talk a little bit about things to do in Maui. This is my girlfriend Mira. Please, do you want to say something?
Hi guys, don't listen to this guy.
We're going to Bangladesh and we're about to start boarding for our flight to Reykjavik, Iceland. And now we're ready to go to the capital of Equatorial Guinea, Malabo. Finally, we are in Maldives. We're here in the island of Mauritius for the first time ever.
Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy.
Okay, so ton of things to do in Maui. We did snorkeling. We booked this 5-hour tour. The name of the tour is this over here. It cost $175 per person. It's expensive, but we were there for 5 hours and we did snorkeling, I think, in 3 or 4 locations. It was absolutely amazing. Snorkeling tours start really early, around 7 a.m. So we had to wake up at 5:30 a.m. on our first morning, and I'm not a morning person at all.
Why are you recording all the time? Don't you know what the photos can do? A picture speaks 1,000 words. Have you heard of that?
A video speaks
A
100
video, you have to
times.
speak for a video.
Guys, we're about to get on the boat.
This is too early for the video, so I'll just say we're gonna take a boat right now to Molokini crater, and that's too close up.
During this tour, we saw spinner dolphins, swim among colorful tropical fish, and really friendly green sea turtles. I'm really sorry I can't show you the turtles since I didn't bring GoPro camera to this holiday. Although, to be very honest, no video will ever do justice to the majestic beauty of marine sea life of Maui. After snorkeling, we drove up to downtown Lahaina, which is a quaint little oceanfront town with lots of little shops and places to eat. Baya Fish Market is a must-visit lunch spot for best fish in town. There in downtown Lahaina, you'll also see the largest banyan tree in the world, known as the giant banyan tree. For authentic Hawaiian ice cream experience, you absolutely must go to Lappert's Ice Cream Shop. And if you're a coffee addict like me, go to Badass Coffee. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is it for part 1. In part 2, we'll tell you how not to freeze to death while watching a spectacular sunrise at the top of Haleakala volcano. We'll show you how to have an ultimate zipline adventure on 5 thrilling ziplines to Haleakala. We'll tell you about a mistake we made during our road trip to Hana adventure. We'll tell you about the best time to see humpback whales in Maui. And we'll present our list of top 5 places to eat in Maui and much, much more. Tune in for part 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to leave for an international airport in New Jersey, and right behind me is my favorite co-host. What's your name?
My favorite. Then there are many co-hosts.
Many were screened for this show, but only one successfully met all criteria for this exciting voyage.